So when are we gonna start the episode?
That should be the cue.
We've had like a whole. We've recorded a whole episode like right just now.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to dia.log, the Gamer Matters podcast.
Hey.
And this should be episode. No, this is not 38. This is 39. Okay. Fix that.
Episode 39.
And introducing the panel. Okay, we have one Amirul, Wam, say hello.
Hello.
And we have Daniel.
Hello.
And I am Amirul Microtran Ashraf. Yeah, we are a 3-man team again. It's that time of the year, folks. There's always gonna be one episode where we're one man down.
We were just one man down like 2 episodes ago.
Wait, was it?
Yeah, it was because last week, the last episode, we joked about Anand still not being there with how we were gonna take his text and put it at the replace his name tag on the layout with his text saying that he was going to be there.
Oh, okay. So that's a wrong turn for me. Never mind. Scratch that. We've increased the budget for 3-man shows, apparently.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's the way we do it. Guys, what's happening? It's late August.
It's late August. Are you prepared for video game release season? I promise you, you're not.
Same. September's brutal already.
September, we are gonna talk about that. We have to talk about how brutal the month of September is. That's why Earth, Wind, and Fire wants you to remember the month of September, because that's when our wallets get fucking murdered.
Especially 21st of September.
Oh, that's the wrong song. It's September.
Yeah, same band though. Close enough.
So we're gonna shift to what topic now?
Whichever one. I mean, let's start with dia.log. We have some...
Okay. So I have to offer a status update about from last episode where I have been contacted with the Jojo machine and this thunder can't get you out of my head. And apparently, I have gone so deep into the Jojo hole.
That you've actually started watching Jojo?
No, I think I've went over Jojo, and now I'm getting music recommendations. I've went over Jojo. Oh my god. So you know how a lot of Jojo stands starting by part 4 is all about musical references, right?
Oh, the characters have always been musical references, by the way, just so you know. Dio is a metal band.
Oh, definitely. Holy diver! So anyway, the thing is, YouTube recommendations and their very clever algorithms spotted a pattern and thus recommended me into a whole of other music stuff. Some of them are pretty good, like channels where they do like video essays, covering, dissecting why this band so and so is good and why. Like there's one channel called Polyphonic with a C and N. Polyphonic, where most of the bands they covered are in Jojo apparently, so that's why it got recommended to me. And I was just curious, why not I just like actually listen to the full song? Some of them I've known before, but I'm not really like listen to like mainstream music all this while. Like a few years, I just started like if I want to hear some music, I just open YouTube and go to chill hop lo-fi tunes to study / relax to. That's the only thing I listen to most of it outside of video game soundtrack. So I've been listening to some of the songs that are in Jojo. And boy, was I got a few surprises looking at the comments. There's a lot of raids.
Yeah. My favorite thing is there's by the time you reach part 8, like fucking Lady Gaga and Rihanna are also in Jojo.
Let me start with that. So I have some screenshots of some of the comments that I saw. So we have California King Bed. Some of the first comments are, this song makes me want to steal people's memory and store them in chess pieces.
Yep, that's California King Bed, yeah.
There's one comment by some guy named Yosuke Higashikata. I forgot how I got here. I was just playing chess with my sister.
Yep.
Just imagine how many people are so confused. Okay, let me just read a few other songs I have. So this is for Rainbow, Catch the Rainbow, I guess. My feeling when the 14-year-old has a spine of Jesus, which the president needs, and I have to ride the raindrops to get it back.
Yeah.
One more. Anybody listens in 1890? The time when Silboran was set. How about this one? Paisley Park by Prince. A GPS brought me here.
Yep. Okay, so wait, hold on a sec. So you've made a bunch of references to Jojo Leon. I need to bitch about Jojo Leon because I just read the latest chapter.
Okay. I've seen the reviews.
No, so basically, so Jojo Leon like comes out every few months or so, I think. I feel like we've spent the past year chasing an old man in Jojo Leon.
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing is they're after this old dude, and his stance power specifically inconveniences you anytime you want to chase him down. Like that's literally the thing. It causes chairs to like get pulled in front of you, so you trip over it, or cars to suddenly stop in front of you. That kind of stuff. It's so dumb. I'm so sick of chasing this old dude. Like we had like a few chapters where they took a break and followed another character, and I was like, oh, thank God we're finally out of the fucking hospital. Then this new chapter comes in, and they're like, we're still chasing the old man. I'm like,
He got back there. He got back there. Seriously, I still don't know what the hook of Jojo Leon is. I'm just gonna see out where it goes.
The hook of Jojo Leon is watching Araki slowly lose his mind. That's what Jojo Leon is, pretty much. And also waiting for Joshu to die horribly. Come on, Joshu.
Oh, that guy! My God. Okay, just a few more stupid YouTube comments. This is for King Crimson's Court of the Crimson King. In Court of the Crimson King. A good song, but it's a shame that I can't listen to it properly. The video keeps skipping 10 seconds ahead. There's a song by Aerosmith. Dude look like a lady. When a stance make a song about its user.
Yeah, because everyone thought Narancia was a girl. Yeah, I can understand that.
Okay, this is the best part. Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap by AC/DC. Yep. I won't read it all about, but it's basically Funny Valentine's monologue about the napkin. Suppose that you were sitting down at this table. The napkins are in front of you. Which napkin would you take? The one on the left or the one on the right? And it goes until the end.
That's amazing. I can imagine that would get old really fast though. Because even I was listening to Princess Soft and Wet the other day, and the comments are just all Josuke references, and I'm like, okay, yeah, oh, we get it. You read them.
Like there are few that don't get a lot of love by the Jojo rates. Apparently, like the song by Rat, Round and Goes Around. There's a Rat in part 4. I forgot about the name.
Oh yeah.
No, Jojo. I don't think people like that stand.
Well, part 4 in general has so many, like, the whole point of part 4 was that it introduces the B stand. Like, not all stands are Star Platinum, you know? Some stands have stupid abilities. That's what part 4 was, that, like, here's spaghetti stand. It makes the food you eat healthier. Like, okay.
Wow.
He has a good name though. He has a good name.
Oh, what's his name? I can't remember what his name was.
You're talking about the healing one, right?
The chef's one, yeah.
Yeah, the chef's one. Yeah, Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam. Okay, that's Pearl Jam.
Yeah, because I
Okay.
think there's a purple onion or pearl onion or something like that. So it goes from that point. Yeah, that's a good name. That's a good name. I'll just
Yeah,
end with
man.
the stupid YouTube comments with one more thing. Coco Jumbo, Mr. President. Why is my turtle speaking French?
Yep.
That's
Yep. Dude, the turtle is like the best part of part 5 because someone took like a bunch of screenshots of part 5 where it's just all of them referencing the turtle, and it paints the best picture of part 5 ever. It's just like it's a bunch of mobsters fighting over a turtle.
oh yeah, that's a good way to sell that. And also, Coco Jumbo, Mr. President is that one song that I heard during my childhood. I don't know the name. I hated it, but it's kind of earwormish. I kind of unironically accept it as a good song. A guilty pleasure, I guess.
Huh, that's what the Jojo do. Oh, is that like Coco Jumbo is the band and Mr. President is the song, or the other way around, or?
I think that's the first one is the order.
While we're still in DIO.log mode, you know what my wish list is? I want an ArcSys Jojo fighting game. Like, before you say Guilty Gear, it's just a Jojo. Is just a Jojo fighting game. Like, no, I want like full on Jojo, but with that ArcSys's new art style. That would be great. All-star battle, but better.
I was going to say P4 Arena, but yeah. Yeah.
I had a genius thought, and I'm gonna put it on this podcast because no one's ever gonna hear it otherwise. P4 Arena should be called Persona because all the P4 characters are zonas.
Oh yeah.
God darn.
Oh, freaking Yukiko, man. I love to beats, and that's the only time I'm gonna play a zoner because god damn.
Yeah, man, because in BlazBlue Cross Tag, all the P4 characters, like their whole thing is that their persona pushes you further away. It's like zona trash. I had to play against Yu Narukami and Yukiko online, and it was just suffering because there was lag, and I just kept getting a bunch of fans chucked at me.
Hold on, is Kanji and who's the other guy? Akihiko, are they still like close range? Or in
Yes,
BlazBlue?
I don't know about Kanji because I never played him, but Akihiko is like super close range.
Yeah, because he's the boxing type, kan? So he's gotta be rushed down. He's gotta be.
The P3 characters are more close range in Cross Tag. Like Mitsuru also is like she has zona options, but her playstyle is mostly like in your face.
Yeah, I guess they turn a lot of they focus on the persona. The persona itself is like zoning stuff. So yeah, I guess I can see that.
The P4 characters are more focused on their personas, whereas the P3 characters are more focused on them.
I think to check on Kanji though, because I remember he's a grappler in Irina.
Yeah, I think then he's definitely a grappler in Cross Tag because they're the same. They play the exact same way.
I just hope they don't change the moveset too much for Cross Tag.
Yeah, they won't. It's the only character who changed for Cross Tag was Nine the Phantom, because in BlazBlue, her whole thing was you have 4 attack buttons. Each one is a different element, and it's kind of like if you've ever played Magicka.
Oh yeah, you mix and match.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Yes, the FG. Yeah.
Yeah, so she plays. You can't do that in Cross Tag because you only have 2 attack buttons essentially in Cross Tag. So they had to make it more simple. I don't know how to play her. She's very hard to play.
I can imagine.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Persona/stand users though, ArcSys, if you're listening, I'd like Relius Clover and Cross Tag, please. Please give me my shitty anime dad. I just want to play him. So, what else have we been doing? Irham and I concocted an attack on Daniel.
Oh my god. And why is this double team
Oh,
up?
okay,
So
so
Irham messaged me for something, and then like he keeps trying to get me to do stuff, and I was like, nah, but you can try it, Daniel. So he was like, okay, I'm gonna do that.
I think the bit hook line sinker kot. So me and Irham and Wam discovered this one app, which is basically you know those weird ass apps from like episodes and
Yeah.
those how should I do
Oh,
this and this.
episodes! God damn
Yeah.
it! That's a weird ad I got. What the hell?
The
I,
best part, this is so yeah, there's this thing that this one. What I've gotten here is the Malay version of these types
Episode.
of episodes. Ah,
okay,
basically.
I need titles, man. I need titles.
The title is conflict.
Spell in Malay or in English?
Conflict, yeah, especially Malay.
So that's a K then.
Yes, conflict. And it's if we ever meet the MDEC punya boss again, we should show him this game because dia punya bahasa Melayu is by far the most textbooks I've read since I left high school.
Also, it's like it was written in English, and then
We translate to Malay.
Oh my god, conflict sci-fi. I can't believe how they spell it. That's I don't think in Malay we spell it like this, but this is how they spell it. SAI-FI. Which doesn't make sense. Because
Yeah,
in
that's
Malay
why.
rules, you pronounce it like what do you call it? I don't know what's baku in English. Like as it sounds like, as the vowel sounds like. So it's
Mm.
so it's
yeah,
should
phonetically.
phonetically, yeah, that's the word. So it should be sci-fi. But it's not.
Mhm.
What the
I have to show one. Right, this one is my favorite line in. There's three storylines you can pick. This one is more like casual, I guess. And for those at YouTube, you can see it. But for our listeners on Anchor, I'll share read it to you. Okay, tolonglah. Bukan saya perlukan awak untuk teman saya pun.
Ah,
So I guess they're doing the Tsundere punya character.
yeah, Tsundere.
That's why.
So that's a Malay Sundere. Okay.
Yeah.
Tolong lah. Tolong lah.
This is so obviously like written in English, translated to Malay. Like, goddamn. If you're the developer of this game, we want to talk to you. Like, you're not in trouble. We just want to talk to you about this game.
Interview. Another one of my favorite is this one as well. For those at YouTube, you can watch this. The best thing.
Oh my
It's
god.
just. Hold on.
Oh, I think it's slow loading for me.
Yeah.
Okay. While the thing is loading, let me just check. I just googled the studio of Cat Gear Games, and yeah, they are locally based. They are in Cyberjaya in Malaysia.
Mm-hmm.
And let me just check some of the games they've did. What is look,
This is the picture there.
Sky. Oh, this is the one. It's called Doran Dorian. It's called Doran Dorian. It's an hack and slash random generated dungeon crawler where you craft ingredients from food, and I guess there is durian.
Wait, so what's the story? The scenario you are playing, Daniel? What's the story?
I'm just okay. The story that I'm playing, this one is you're a former tennis player that's trying to recover from a very bad injury, etc. etc. And I like the name of this. The nama dia is best. The title of this is Melupakan Kamu or Forgetting You.
Yep, sounds like an Indonesian rock band song. Yep.
And like it is, I don't know how to explain this. It's like it's the most generic thing I've played because it's basically they just follow one of the plots of a very generic ass anime.
Yep.
there's a guy. There's one guy here that looks like from what I can see, is like the girl where the first girl where the testimony girl is your friend, online friend, and then you meet you have this best friend who is basically a Malay. I wrote this down as Malay Ruiji, and he has a sister. so so basically, because it's baru, they haven't done it yet. This is very new, so I'm guessing that other chapters that you probably have to choose between the girls, I guess, as in all the visual novels. Very generic as hell. Second game, they have
no one plays visual novels for originality.
no. That's another game. That's it's called Nakhoda Muda, which is a sci-fi team game.
Sci-fi,
It's very generic juga lah. Like, oh no, you're a ship captain. You're about to be attacked by this villain by Janggut Hitam.
My God, Blackbeard, literally Blackbeard.
And
so this is
your
space pirate then.
Space piracy, yeah.
Okay.
There's one character named your Dara, Putri Dara. So very like it's like it's for our international listeners. Imagine reading a Shakespearean novel set in the 22nd century.
Okay.
It's like that. It's so they're using prosa traditional punya writing for this one.
To be fair, that sounds pretty fucking cool. Like, the reason why I never took Irham up on his offer to play this was because my Malay is terrible. Like, I read half as fast in Malay compared to in English. So that's why I didn't jump in on this. It does not sound prosa traditional. It sounds prosa sekolah rendah.
Sekolah rendah. Oh my God.
Yeah, nothing flowery to outside of the names. The names are totally 21st century Malay names, which is overtly flowery for my taste. But the rest of the vocabulary used here is basic Malay, I guess you can say. Like basic as in, yeah, like Wam said lah. Basic, like children, not children, not even high schools. Primary school.
Sekolah rendah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sekolah rendah, primary school. Wait, hold on. Here's the brother in question. I'm going to send this now.
So this is all free?
Yeah, this is all free. All of them have two. Is very new. This is the discount Rigi.
Wait, have you put it in the chat?
Yeah, put it in the chat.
Oh wow, that is straight up.
Ada bro, tak tolong ni. I can totally hear this guy already. Okay, at least it has fun. It has fun with the writing in some places.
I kind of want the entirety of Persona 5, but in this writing style.
Dude, if someone
tak payahlah buat ni malam ni.
So if
kami adalah pencuri hantu.
Pencuri hati.
And then comes to Ryuji and it's just basuh rojak. Eleh, korang ni. Korang tahu tak, kami lah pencuri. Pencuri hantu. Oh my God. Oh, this. Yeah, we should start brainstorming some, like get like cutscenes from Persona 5, right? And then just start do a Excel sheet and then start just like translating it bit by bit and just render it as a YouTube video and see what if Persona 5 but Malay.
Then we need to get a bunch of people to do the, you know how in Persona 5 the heads they have like noises every time it's their time to talk.
Oh, just do the box. No need full voice. Just do the box.
Yeah.
Like what's gonna replace for Malay? What's gonna replace for real? For real?
Ya ke?
We got it. Settle. You. You go.
Okay, we need to find the most innocuous conversation scene from Persona 5 and talk about that.
Yeah, I suggest you guys go and look in some of the YouTube channels that just like do cut by cut cutscenes for Persona 5. Yeah, I think there's probably gotta be somewhere. Or just do like P5 P5 dance or P3 dance. There's a few of them that I saw.
Yeah. No, it has to be the P5 one because we need the mundaneness of the scene and the little text box at the bottom.
Yeah.
Like we need the context because P5D is a little like the way the conversations are a little weird. I don't know. I can't describe it on the podcast, but you'll know.
Yeah, it
You know,
doesn't.
it's a rush
so-
job.
Anything else do we need to add to the conflict?
Nah.
No, but wait, are there any steamy scenes in this though?
No, this is high school. This is primary school.
Wasn't there like a Malay novel that got in trouble because it was like too raunchy for Komstas?
I think it was too racist. With a lot, I guess.
That's why it got put in. But I mean, no, there was one. It was like raunchy. It was something about like a nurse having sex with someone. I can't remember.
Oh,
I remember because it was
like
like it was written really, really immaturely. That's why.
I don't know.
Like it was like Chuck Tingle kind of. Not Chuck Tingle. Chuck Tingle is good. Hold on, I'm looking this up. Komstas
Oh my god.
raunchy news.
We're going into the deep law of the Malaysian education system, ladies and gentlemen. And just to add to the law, apparently that not all states are using the same textbook for literature, Malay literature, for some reason. So
Yeah, they do.
So I might not know what you're talking about because I don't think I counter this.
No, yeah, there's difference. Like Selangor, because my cousin from Terengganu has something else. Because we compared like.
I remember reading
She
about
didn't die.
Julia. I
Oh,
forgot about
did
it.
you- Did you guys get Concerto Terakhir?
Yeah.
Not me. I'm stuck
That
in the
is
novel.
that is the most Malay book to ever Malay.
That is some RTM bullshit, man.
That is like I'm in love with my cousin. Turns out the hired help was actually my dad's bastard.
yeah.
Some shit like that. And
But,
then
like-
something about sleeping with your brother's wife. And
I should read that, man. That looks like a laugh now.
and then someone dies, I think.
No, he dies. The main character dies.
Oh yeah, main character dies, and then the girl's like, "But I was in love with him, but he was your cousin, so." Yeah, my favorite thing about that is when everyone rightly goes out and says, "Hey, so why is this a love story about cousins?" And people. And the more like conservative people are always like, no, but it's okay though, because they didn't. Like I feel if your argument has to start with no, but it's okay though. Then
No, you lost argument when you say, but it's okay.
Oh, no wonder. Oh, no wonder I don't remember much about Julia. It's also a totally Malay novel because it's totally about corporate world. But at least it has a good angle because it's about the story of a woman climbing into the corporate world, and she did well.
Ooh.
So yeah, I mean, I don't think there's much conflict. That's why I don't remember. I don't remember any like cousins getting getting in love or something. It's very okay. I've gone through the what you call cliff notes of the points of the story. Right? It's like kegigihan kau wanita berusaha sungguh-sungguh bekerja sama. So basically all the good positive vibes here, cooperation, working hard, stuff like that. So yeah, that's why I don't remember. Oh, there's a homestay business. Very Malay.
you know what book was fucked up? Fucking Muniti Kacha. I hate
I was about to say that.
burning
You know
passion.
what?
Yeah.
I was
I'm out of this loop.
you cannot that cannot fight. Papa akhirnya kau tewas juga. That's
Oh,
even worse.
I didn't read that.
That one is even worse. Like imagine the last chapter is your I think the main character's mother was in a coma for I think a year. And her awful of a dad gets married to her student, and when the mother wakes up and saw like what the dad is now married with the student though, and the student is pregnant, she dies. She
You know
fucking
what?
dies
You know what?
there and there.
You know what? I can never shit on Malay literature ever again. That's realistic. I do the same. I just what? No, nurse.
Nurse, give me the injection. I like to die now.
It's like, hold this pillow for me. No, but dude, Meniti Kacha, right? That's that whole thing where like the entire kampong like makes up rumors about this guy because he's studying with a girl, and it's never addressed the entire book. Like at no point do they say,
Oh,
"Hey, guys, that was really shit." And the entire book is about bad things happening to this kid, like one after the other. And the moral of the story, like in all the reference books, they tell you like, oh no, it's because like bad things make you stronger.
oh,
Like
is it the
bad
one
things.
yang dia punya mother mati, right? In
Yeah, his mom is
fucking
found dead between
disappears.
two trees.
The fuck?
And then I guess at the end he becomes a surgeon.
I
God. So we're definitely including like a Komsas reference in this week's thumbnail. I feel like that
Yeah.
has to be a thing now.
Oh yeah. Again, mine is boring. Just to add, just to add you guys on.
Why is Negeri Sembilan boring?
No. I went schooling in Kedah, Zontara. So we got all the plain ones. So instead of Meniti Culture, we got Aku Anak Timur, which is basically just like someone going to the west and then comparing the cultures. Like this person goes to Amsterdam or something. I think there's one we got. It's called Pelumbuan Kedua, which basically the tortoise versus hare is, but it's a rematch. The hare is much more wiser this time around, which is weird. but there's
I don't want to read that.
It's tortoise and the hare 2 battle tendency.
No, it's actually initial D because it's a lot of like preamble with what are this crowd are looking, what the gallery of people are looking at the race, what are happening.
I really want to read that now. That looks interesting.
The problem was I was not into initially at that time, but now looking back, this should be the best novel I've read during that
while
time.
Listening to Eurobeat.
My God, the second race. So basically, this is the race stage 2.
Yeah,
anyway,
stage 2.
We spent a lot of time on the literature.
I feel bad that Anand's like. I feel like Anand would have had a great story for that.
Dia Perak kan? I think Perak is something different as well.
All I'm understanding from this is the fact that we KL Selangor elites like
you
have
guys
such
got the
such poor attention spans that they had to give us the spiciest stories so that we study.
Yeah,
so your asses can learn about something.
Yeah, we got like Meniti Kacha, which is like heart-wrenching drama. We got Panas Salju, which is like medical drama.
Oh my God.
Yeah, guys, the northern people that time really plain, man.
What's up?
That's why I need to. I'm literally just googling. What is the novel I've read? What did I read? What did I study so hard to get E on that? I forgot already.
Oh, don't forget Bukit Kepong, man. Cop propaganda.
Yeah, Bukit Kepong. I was supposed to get Interlog. I was supposed to get Interlog, but my school had to take the other one. I forgot what is it. Sedih. I want to read that.
I'll give you guys a secret. I never read any of the Komsas books from start to finish. I dropped all of them halfway and then just used the study guides to get through my exams.
I read the whole thing. That Komsas to save my grades.
Nah, man, just go to the study guides. They tell you everything that's important in that story. It's the secret, man.
Is this the reason why I keep doing reviews? Because I read books, then I have to do a Comsas quote-unquote review.
Look, literally, reading this book and doing the whole covering on literature is basically our job now.
It is.
It
It is.
is.
That is exactly what we do.
Like if you do like the
Oh.
feature of like covering just particular aspects of that game, right? That's literally like discussing. Yeah, that's how video essays. That's why people call it video essays when you do dissecting those stuff on YouTube, because it literally. This is the thing that we learn in school. We were being taught to do reviews. We just didn't know.
Yeah, man. And so at the end of your essay, you give Concerto Traje a 3 out of 10.
Terrible ending. 3 out of 10.
Terrible ending, 3 out of 10. Why? Don't fuck your cousin, 3 out of 10. Man, Comsas is weird.
I'm glad we can turn it all around into video games at the end.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Oh boy. So, are we ready?
I did play one video game this week.
No.
I've
Video games.
At least
I've been playing Bloodborne again because I want to finish the DLC before I go to the UK. So first off, fuck Orphan of Cause. Orphan of Cause is really, really hard, guys. But here's my problem with where I'm at in the DLC now. Like, I'm at the end of the DLC. Lady Maria was the best boss fight in the entire game. Like, in a game full of really good boss fights, Lady Maria is like probably the best boss fight in the entire game. And now, Orphan of Cause and Vicar Lawrence they are suffering because I'm just like, I'd rather be fighting Maria. I'm sorry, Orphan of Cause, you're not a pretty blonde lady who steps on me.
Sad.
Sad.
And
But
you
it's
can
really
top
cool,
that.
man. I fucking love Bloodborne. Like, there's an area in Bloodborne where you are invaded by this dude called Bador. I think that's his name. Anyways, his whole thing is he's wearing a cleric beast pelt on his head.
Ooh, okay.
And so he invades you. So when he invades you, you hear a bell ringing, and if you kill him, he will invade you again. Like, in this whole area. If you make it to the bonfire, you will meet this dude called Simon, who's been following you around. And he's bleeding out on the ground, and he tells you, like, holy shit, this area is not cool, dude. Like, a dude wearing a beast pelt keeps invading me and killing me. And so here, take this. And he dies, and he gives you a key. And I didn't think much about the key until I died to Bador a few more times. If you check the description of the key, it tells you that because you walk past a prison early on in the DLC, where some hunters are locked in a prison, the really, really dangerous ones. It tells you like, oh yeah, this key opens a particular cell in the prison for this one hunter who's like, everyone thinks he's crazy because he wears a beast pelt and just laughs and rings a bell. For those of you who don't know, a bell is what you use to invade in Dark Souls, in Bloodborne. So you have to read the description on the key to realize that you can go to that prison cell and find the real Bador and kill him so that he can't invade you anymore.
Ah, that's interesting.
Yeah, so after you kill him, he'll invade you one more time, like on your way to the prison. He'll invade you like right outside the prison, but if you kill the real him, the fake one dies. The invader one dies. So that's so fucking cool. Like, I love this DLC so much. Vicar Lawrence is shit because the camera kills you more times than he does. Camera will keep getting stuck on him. Here's what I want for Bloodborne and future Souls games moving forward. Give me the Monster Hunter camera. Give me the one tap to refocus on the boss instead of having to lock on and lock off. Because man, just keep fucking dying to him. Also, I killed Abritas. Abritas is a cool looking boss, by the way. Like, she is the most Cthulhu boss in this whole Cthulhu game. But yeah, man, that's Bloodborne Appreciation Corner. Sad Anand could not be here for this. Spam F in the chat, guys.
Just spam F, not creeper.
Creeper.
Oh man. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
Howdy doody, fellow kids.
How do you do, fellow kids? I too am hip with the memes. The memes, as they are actually known.
So,
You know.
any more appreciation, or we gonna send it back to Daniel for one more?
I guess not much. Nothing else. Bloodborne's really good, guys. You should play it. If you play Bloodborne, get the DLC because the DLC is really good, and two, the shield you get in the DLC that blocks magic attacks, makes both Abritas and Martel Logarius a lot easier because you get one shot less by magic. The shield blocks magic only, not physical.
Good to know it's not just a joke.
Yeah, after telling you like, oh, you're a pussy for using a shield, they give you an actually really good shield.
So Daniel, I think we have some things to discuss about recent happenings in the motorsport world.
Oh, there have been recent happenings in the motorsport world?
Where a Japanese brand tried to pick a fight with everyone else.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know. So recently at Gamescom they showed some gameplay for the new Need for Speed, to which we are going to talk about later on.
So hold that thought.
One random Twitter user asks Toyota, "Hey Toyota, why aren't you in the new Need for Speed?"
Why aren't they in the new Need for Speed?
Exactly. Why aren't they in the new racing game which everyone's going to play? Well, that reply is very what's it called, cynical, I guess, to say the least.
It's supposed to be funny and haha, we have a brand that knows you, haha, but doesn't work.
Nah, that's what.
Those kind of things.
Tweet. So James asks, "Hi Toyota, where are you in the new Need for Speed game? That's a real missed opportunity." Then Toyota replied, "Not there. You can find our cars in GT Sport, which doesn't promotes illegal street racing."
Okay.
Okay. That's okay. But there's this one very popular arcade game right now in the world called Midnight Wangan Maximum Tune 6. Which is a Japanese game, by the way. And they have Toyotas in them.
And when is the game released? Check that first.
2018. Yeah, the latest one is 2018.
Aha. And I've heard that some spy shots discovered that there's a certain Toyota Supra was spotted in a, how you say
in
it?
This, in this very small indie title. I think you never heard of it before. It's called very small title.
It's called what, sir? You cut off. It cut off just now. What was it?
No, there's Toyota is sponsoring a new car, their new Supra, to this indie title. I think you haven't heard of his name. It's called Fast and Furious.
Oh yeah, that sounds very niche. Yeah.
Yeah, Tata it made like what $10 in the last outing. So okay lah, whatever.
Yeah, it's got a bunch of B-list actors in it, right? Like Jason Statham and
Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Wash out lah.
Yeah, I've heard that it's about street racing at some point. But I don't know.
Yeah, it was about street racing. The last movie started with a street racing.
Here's the thing, right? It's like everyone's trying to be that cool Twitter person, right? Everyone wants to be the new Wendy's.
Exactly.
And it's just like there's a way they could have done this. Like they could have kept that joke, without like making it sound like they're being a bunch of Puritans. Like I would have preferred like the Halo emoji, like you know the angel face emoji, that shit eating grin with the no thanks.
Please make it subtle, not just literally insult half of your fan base over a single tweet.
Insult might be a bit of a strong word, but it's definitely just like, this joke did not land the way you
It doesn't sound hip, and adding that recent discoveries, it doesn't sound on brand at all. That's not.
Yeah, just
You can't say that. But they've retract the tweet, they've deleted and issued a long apologize. But still, the issue is, where's Toyota, man? Where's Toyota in the big racing games outside of GT Sport?
I have a theory. Is that Toyota Japan doesn't want to license their game outside of Japan. You know, national pride, etc. That's why they have it in Bamco punya game, Sony's, and Sega. Yeah, Sega. Because initially it's Sega. So yeah, only Japan companies can have Outcast now. Too bad they even took out Lexus pun dia orang punya. Damn, no more LFEs.
Which is weird. I think this is like, no. Here's the weird thing about the licensing car issues in video games. I think like, when was it? 2017 or 2016 when the license for Porsche from EA dries up. 2016, I guess.
2016, yeah, because 2017 Forza 3 is where everyone gets everybody gets a Porsche.
So that's the thing, because for a long while, for almost a decade, you can't get a Porsche outside of EA games, outside of Need for Speed. And Need for Speed at that time was sometimes good and sometimes bad.
You mean like right now?
Right now, it's mostly
No.
bad.
It's mostly bad.
But
So,
we'll
yeah,
talk
whatever.
about it later. We'll talk about it. Don't worry. I can spend 20 minutes bitching about it. So the thing is...
And I can spend another 20 minutes bitching, but there's 40 minutes of bitching. Boleh.
So when the evil was defeated, we thought the conclusion of the saga is here. But apparently it goes on, because after that, Toyota is doing this stuff again. But it's not much clear cut, because when we heard about the EA licensing thing, we know it's EA. For now, for Toyota, we don't know. It's not. Is it an exclusive deal with Polyphony? No. Daniel says no. The arcade games have.
No, it's Japan lah. The Japan game arcade games are. Also, the best part is you expect this attitude from the likes of maybe Ferrari, because you know everybody knows Ferrari, so they can be smart. But no, you see the Need for Speed.
Ferrari is in Need for Speed. They returned.
They don't care. So it's like Ferrari, even we're not that diva, and we're Italians.
They have the diva part. We'll get to that maybe, but yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I don't know what to add more other than, come on, brands, play ball. You want video games?
If they, let's say, macam like Forza kan, they do this car packs DLC, right? Why can't they do that as well? But no Toyota at all.
I want a Prius in Need for Speed. I'll play it. Let me get a bright blue Prius and I will buy Need for Speed the Heat.
I wish we can do that, because the old Forza Horizon, you can do that.
Yeah, the recent Horizon 4.
Shut down.
The recent Horizon 4 only they have Toyotas, but not the one you wanted. It's just like racing Baja trucks, stuff like that. A Hilux, I guess.
The Hilux.
But that's the closest to a Toyota. Oh no, the closest to a Toyota is
a BMW.
No, a Subaru BRZ and a BMW Z4, which Need for Speed is having.
Both are there, so good.
So that's we have to go back to that era where you have to circumvent the legalities and get cars that adjacent look like them.
Legally distinct cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Roof. They were a pretty popular brand.
So you know how we talked about we're in the bad times now for video games. Like this is the time of the year. It's a bad time to be a wallet. So I am semi-saved from this because I will not have my PS4 for the next year
Nice.
because I'm going away. In fact, this is the last podcast before I go away.
Oh yeah.
Shoot, we forgot to play the
So-
surprise party. Damn.
So next
So-
week. Shh.
So I was like, it's okay, you know. I'm missing Iceborne, and then suddenly, like we've talked about some podcast before. Astral Chain comes out next week,
Yep.
God.
and then Demon X Machina comes out September 16th.
The week after that. Haha.
It's 2 weeks later, yeah. And it's like, oh goddamn, 2 weeks between the two games is like it's still okay. And I was watching like the Nintendo's Indies showcase and watched the whole thing, and was like, okay, phew, no games to catch my eye there. Then they were like, okay, now that the talk's over, here's a few more games that are coming out this year. First thing on the list, fucking Blasphemous.
Oh yeah, that one.
Comes out September 10th.
Welp.
Welp, if I really wanted to die, the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Is also out. Like, it just came out this week.
Oh God. Oh yeah.
So, yeah, that's a whole thing. That's a fucking whole thing. Speaking of which, have you guys seen Blasphemous? That game looks good.
Is it the 2D thing?
I'm getting.
It's like it's Metroidvania but Catholic.
Yeah, this one.
Very accurate
No,
description.
yeah, it's made by a Spanish development team, so they've said it's very influenced by their culture.
I didn't expect the Inquisition.
Yeah, that's
Fair
your fault.
enough.
I always expect the Inquisition. But yeah, dude, it looks so good. Like, I'm kind of scared that I may not be able to finish it in time for Daemon X Machina, because it looks like the kind of game that I'm going to sink time into. That being said, I'm also not sure how quickly I can finish Daemon X Machina, because that game's just robot Monster Hunter.
Feels the whole left by Monster Hunter when you leave.
Mm-hmm. It's there to fill the void for Monster Hunter. Also, PSA, if you and your friends own a Switch and want to get Switch online, get a family plan. That's what my friends and I are doing. All you have to do is register with the Nintendo government that you are a family, and then it's like, I think I can't remember the USD pricing, but so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in our family right now, and we're each paying 30 ringgit for an entire year.
Good deal.
I know this. When you hear like Nintendo government was like, wow, are you moving to Japan? Are you paying the NHK fee to them?
That's why, because we have like on the Nintendo account, so it says like, this is your family, and so like my friend who is paying for it is like the parent / guardian.
It's the big daddy.
Yeah. So like we're all a family now.
Oh my
Legally
God.
binding, guys. Legally binding. I can now put them as my next of kin, like relation, share a Nintendo family account. But yeah, seriously, guys, consider that. It's like 150, which is about the price of PS Plus, but for you and your friends, like for everyone, up to 7 people, I think, if I remember correctly. So
That's a good deal.
yeah, that's a good deal. So, anyways, with all these games coming out, I fucking need money. So you can go to send me money. My PayPal account is wamiroladlan@gmail.com. Additionally, you could also give it to me on Coffee or support my Patreon, because man, these games don't come cheap, and Astral Chain looks good. Did you guys see the anime opening for Astral Chain?
I haven't, but I want to watch it now.
They gave it like the singer from Kamen Rider build.
Wait, what?
Yeah. The one the vocalist is Kamen Rider build.
Nice. Very good game.
You can also color customize everything in that game. Like you can give your stands their own colors and customize your cop also. Someone made Chie from Persona 4. And all the comments were like, I wanna resist arrest just so she'll have to step on me. I have a problem with that, by the way. Chie is not the step on you type, I feel. She looks too nice. Like she'll rough you up in a sparring match. But I don't think she'd step on you.
Not that kind of girl.
I didn't play P4, so I can't confirm. But she doesn't look that nice.
Yukiko's more the one that gonna step on you.
Yeah,
Even Yukiko is like, isn't she also still quite like she's not Mitsuru. Mitsuru.
Nah, she's not Mitsuru.
Mitsuru would step on you.
She's like a good girl, but if you push her in the right directions, she'll flip.
Yeah, she's more Makoto than Mitsuru.
And that explains my taste.
It's good to know on opposite ends of the thing here because
we don't want waifu overlaps. We can have our waifus.
I literally have that discussion with one of my classmates. We call it the X and WAM scale. I'm not gonna say his name on the podcast for reasons.
X WAM scale.
Yeah, because he's like, oh, you know, I like the really soft girly girls. You know, that's my type, and I'm just like, I want someone who'll kick my ass, call me a piece of shit, make fun of me for sucking at fighting games. So yeah, that's please give me money so that I can get Astral Chain and Daemon X Machina and Blasphemous, because those all look really good. I guess we're going to news now, I guess.
Yep. The news.
Yeah, so it's Gamescom's week. Is it just me, or has there not been much news out of Gamescom? Like, not no new trailers, you know.
It's not like 3 days worth of E3 style or barrage
like
of news.
One night.
But it's like, yeah, it's one night of everyone blowing their load.
And
Nintendo, Xbox, apparently Stadia, who cares? And also Gamescom themselves. Gamescom themselves.
Did you see that Stadia tweet? They made a tweet that was about fighting games on Stadia. And it was like, practice your combos in Samurai Shodown. I'm like, wrong game.
Good luck.
First off, like, yeah.
You don't do combos in Samsho?
Yeah, first off, you don't do combos in Samsho. Secondly, you never play Samsho on Stadia because there's some super strict timing in Samsho. Like, you can do that perfect block to disarm your opponent. Like, that's never gonna happen on Stadia. And second and thirdly, the input they gave was a nonsense input. Apparently, it's a King of Fighters reference, which again, then why'd you say Samsho?
You can just reference KOF. I don't know. Tengok lah. Google. Google's gonna Google.
I don't want to do pretzel motions on Stadia. even without the inherent lagginess of the internet connection, I can't pull that off. Anyway, Gamescom.
You want to talk about Death Stranding? I feel like that's the most important thing we can talk about.
Oh, can I say that I feel it's gonna be a train wreck of a game?
Oh, it's definitely gonna be a train wreck of a game.
I'm keke. I concur.
Tiga orang. I think Games Radar did an article and that just literally the title say, I finally understand Death Stranding.
I don't think anyone has ever said Kojima's games are actually good. They're weird and they're interesting, but never good.
No.
Metal Gear Solid 5 sucks.
Yeah. The last good game was MGS3 and that was 2005.
Like, again, I'm not saying they're bad games. They're just like, you know.
It's just, like this. I think they're weird. It's basically if the generic way of thinking of Japanese games, Hideo Kojima will be like in the middle. She's standing there, jump. I'll be your guide.
Japan jank turned to maximum. That's what they are.
I'll be your guide to this jank of Japanese games. Follow me.
Mhm. Once you do a Kojima game, you can play any Japan jank.
Then
Which
you
one?
can.
Sudaka or
Yeah, I was going to name drop them because that's Japanese jank in a good way.
Yeah, Japan jank isn't a bad thing. It's a genre of game. Japan jank is a genre.
It's better than Euro jank. I can tell you that.
Yeah, Euro
Mm,
jank's kind of like
no,
there's nothing charming about like I'm just thinking like vitamin B.
Okay, it's not charming, but I like Eurojank because it gives the gutso feeling. Oh, we try and do something. It doesn't work. Lantak lah.
Yeah,
Let's just roll with it. It's
I
more the
like Euro
attitude,
jank because
not the
it's
game.
not American.
Yeah. Like I think that's why Spec out the lines so well because people thought this is some Euro guys doing something American and then like flip.
It was American guys doing Euro.
Is it Malaysia? Was it or was it? Am I thinking the other game?
No idea. But
Anyway,
yeah, so you
anyway,
can
Death
pee in
Stranding.
Death Stranding now.
I don't know what.
And you can grow
I don't know.
mushrooms. And you can
And you
have
can
other
grow
people take that mushroom and grow
Here's the
it.
thing. My favorite thing is that if you try to look at Norman Reedus's penis, he will turn away. Like finally, all these years and the upskirt technology they built for female hack and slashers. Not even that, Lollipop Chainsaw had it too.
Oh yeah.
So we finally get it. Now we need an achievement for successfully looking at Norman Reedus's penis. Because both Lollipop Chainsaw and Nier Automata had achievements where you get to finally look at the skirt. So now we need that. Come on. Also, we finally understand about the babies. The BBs, as they're known.
Bitch babies. Look,
Yeah.
look.
Even when they did the mini game where to calm down the baby, and it just reminded me of that giant bomb punya sketch.
No. Please don't shake the baby. No. Shout out to Cooking Mama.
Can we just get an iPad and give it to the baby? I mean, that's how we calm down babies now.
No, you have to shake the controller. It reminded me of Yakuza 6, but I hate that part. That mini game. That's the only bad mini game.
Look, Daniel, out of all of us, you're the most prepared of this. With Death
That's
Stranding.
why.
You've managed a baby before. Oh yeah, on the point of the babies, right? Because for me personally, when I see Death Stranding, I just got, wait, what the hell are these babies and invisible? But nowadays, after the post Jojo machine touching experience thing happened, when I saw the trailer for the Lady Mama, right? And then the first thing I saw is that, oh, footsteps. Oh, this is Highway Star.
Yep, that is Highway Star.
And then apparently the invisible baby. It's not just an invisible thing. It's an invisible baby. She's carrying. Oh, Achum baby. That's Shizuka Joestar. All right. Okay. I'll roll with that. It's not weird anymore. It's not weird.
So my mom hasn't gave me like a super fear of babies because she's always just like you gotta be very careful around babies, huh? Like, so that bit in the gameplay demo where Norman Reedus falls off the cliff baby first.
Oh,
I've nearly fucking died at that. No. Like, god damn. That stressed me out. That stressed me out more than any BT could ever do.
Oh, I can't wait to torture for my Twitch streaming then.
Just
5 minutes of falling down. Good.
That's trending, but I torture the baby.
I hope there's like a Nier Automata style, like you get an ending if you stress out the baby too much. Nier Automata is good Japan jank.
Good Japan. Yeah. Nier just thought it's a good Japan jank. And that's the
And
jankiest of it all.
Oh, that's an experience and a few.
oh man, so what else was at Gamescom? We had
Go through this
Minecraft
fast.
RTX.
The big thing
Ooh.
is, all the games that have RTX on Nvidia announced, this is the headliner. This is the one
They
announcement.
know. Everybody, Nvidia ba tahu?
Here's the thing, right? Like, Minecraft looks shit with RTX. It
Yeah, the
looks
lighting's
actually
off.
yeah, because Minecraft is too low poly to look good with ray tracing. This is purely just a flex. I hope you can turn it off.
Oh, it's an option, and you need an
Oh,
RTX. No.
To run it.
You can have. I think they're using the Techno Mambo Jamun time DirectX R thing, which allows GTX cards to run it. So, but it's still just an optional thing to add.
yeah, it
I,
looks shit. I hate that they're probably going to use this as the official standard, like when showing Minecraft in future.
I don't think so. This is just Nvidia's PC stuff. But for Xbox One and something, they'll just show the regular Minecraft thing. This is just Nvidia saying, look at this ray tracing.
Oh, you guys like
Yeah.
Minecraft now, right? You remember Minecraft? That's it now. It's very nice, very pretty.
Look, Mom, you joke about getting Minecraft RTX. This happened.
I mean, we got once Quake got RTX, like all bets were off.
Anytime.
Okay, moving
Ooh.
on.
Xbox game on Switch, Ori and the Blind Forest. Xbox and Nintendo still doing their love affair. Apparently, Xbox controllers will work on Switch soon.
Oh, that changes the game because the Xbox controller is one of the best controller in the console generation. So
I prefer the DS4. I'm wondering if I can use an Xbox hitbox though, or fight stick, because that would be great.
for your gift.
Yeah, so I can play Blaze Blue. I'd like that. That would be great. Sony bought Insomniac.
This is surprising. After all these years, they haven't been bought.
There was an article from satirical site Hard Times.
Hard Times, yeah.
People were shocked that Insomniac wasn't owned by Sony.
Look, they tried to be independent, but all of their independent stuff did not land well. Remember, no, they don't even mention that one game they published under EA. That one terrible game.
Yeah,
I
even
hate
Sunset
that game.
Overdrive when people remember.
No, and you know that if you open the website on Insomniac announcing the buyout, right? They have this picture of Spyro, Ratchet and Clank, that Skull from Resistance, Fall of Man, and then they put that guy in Sunset Overdrive, Spider-Man PS4, and that one game they are doing for Oculus, a VR game. They don't mention that one game by EA. I forgot the title right now. Oh, Fuse. That's the title. God damn it.
Nobody remembers Fuse.
Okay, so official Need for Speed talk, because Need for Speed Heat.
Okay, how do we start with this? Okay, I know how to start with this. Let me just explain my experience with Need for Speed. This is the best way to explain it. My love and hate relationship. You know the Sonic cycle?
Yeah.
Okay, replace all of the Sonic with Need for Speed. That's my relationship.
Have fans of Need for Speed made a new Need for Speed yet?
No.
That's
Then
the
it's
problem.
not the Sonic cycle yet. We need Need for Speed Mania.
Look, there's only 3 games that started the whole thing. Because before this, Need for Speed can be good and bad depending on what year it releases. But starting Need for Speed 2015, we have an issue that we need to address.
I wasn't even aware that more Need for Speed games had come out. I honestly didn't know any more games came out after Most Wanted.
Oh,
do you remember that after Most Wanted they release on a yearly basis? Year to year?
I wasn't aware of that, no.
They did Call of Duty before Call of Duty.
Rotating developers.
With 3 different developers.
Imagine.
3. Yeah, 3. 3 different developers as well.
There were few
Gila.
developers trying all kinds of racing games under the Need for Speed umbrella. And then we know the virtual winner, and then the winner is gone. And now we enter the dark age.
The Dark Age again. Do you know there's a Wii game of Need for Speed?
I gotta look this up. Hold on.
Yeah, it's called Nitro, NFS Nitro. It's the most jankiest Need for Speed I've played.
It's barely a Need for Speed.
It's really Need for Speed.
So that was those days. So
Undercover was also on the Wii.
Yeah, that's how I play Undercover.
My God, that's how you play Undercover.
That's why I have a very strong affection with Undercover.
No, look, Undercover is pretty underrated. I like the physics system a lot. The handling model is one of the best. But everything else is terrible. Even the AI. You can
Oh
lap
man,
a
that
car.
loading screen. That loading screen. Why is Reggie Fils-Aimé in the corner?
I think it was shown at dekat E3 or whatever.
No. I mean, like on the loading screen, there's a bunch of faces, and one of them is Reggie Fils. Looks a lot like Reggie Fils-Aimé.
So anyway, the new Need for Speed.
Alright, Need for Speed Heat. I told you it was the name Need for Speed Heat. It was so obvious.
You call it? Good job.
Okay, that is like what? Is it another thing that we call out that happened in a year?
Probably.
Oh my God.
Right. So apparently they try something different this time. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but let's just roll with it first. Now they have a different day and night system. In the day, you have legal races where you earn money, but at night you have illegal races where you unwrap and unlock custom parts for your car. And
so they stole the idea from Division.
no.
Okay.
You
Dark Zone, because night races is Dark Zone basically.
You say that, but I'm going to put another ring to it. There's a lot of things I saw they are copying from a very good game called Forza Horizon.
So the avatars. Yes lah.
Day and night races. Forza Horizon 4 just
did
added
they confirm the Avatar thing?
Avatar. They showed it in a new gameplay. Instead of like silly items, you can put Adidas clothing. So sure.
You can have a hype beast.
Yeah.
Or if they put a Supreme jacket or something,
God.
oh my God, those guys are gonna chomping at the bit with it. What else? Oh, the cops are back. The cops are back.
In Rome. Cops are back in free roam. That's the road. Ayat dia betul. Cops are back in free roam.
Oh, then they're not in the races? Because they look like
they're in the races as well. Because the last game, they were like in crates that you can tell, basically events.
They are not dynamic events. Like you can just find a cop and get chased. For some reason, they want to make a story based on the cop chases. They have to make it very linear, and it was terrible. Nobody liked it.
And now,
I have to say, like, as an outsider who's only vaguely seen all the Need for Speed trailers over the past few years, this felt the most Need for Speed. Like, Heat feels like what I remember from Need for Speed, like 3, I think. Oh, Underground, that's one. That's what I'm thinking.
They really wanted to get back into the underground vibe.
It took them almost 2 decades. Baru dapat balik the formula.
No, they tried in 2015. They failed terribly. Remember, they tried.
Fist bumps everywhere.
I'm probably not gonna play the game because I don't play racing games, but like, please stick the landing on this. Like, this legitimately looks like a good game. It's funny that I'm talking about Need for Speed the Heat, by the way, while Nitro is still on my screen. Like, I'm still watching Nitro gameplay.
What else? Oh, the customization. I think at least that's the good thing that even for now I can call it that's the best thing about Heat right now. They've added a lot more customization parts. Some of the things they added are like ridiculous. Look, there's one of that rear wing which is mounted at the back, and it has like struts, and it's split in half, and it's even wider than a car, like half wider than a car. It's ridiculous. That's the cover car. In case if you don't know, there's a yellow car with a big wing.
It's a Proton one.
Oh yeah, the cover car is a Proton one.
It's the cover car is a Polestar one, which is a hybrid Volvo.
It's a
And
Volvo. And
guess which company we are now working with to get out Proton cars. Volvo, Geely. So
basically,
that's
Volvo and Proton are brothers right now. So yeah, that's a Proton basically.
because we are making a national car that is a hybrid. So welcome to the Proton one, baby.
I'm watching gameplay for Heat now. Like, first of all, racing game graphics changed drastically in the past, like, how many years it's been.
Underground was 2005. It's now 15 years.
My God.
Yeah.
15 years.
Oh, that's
Secondly,
that
this game does look good.
Hey, it's a looker, no doubt.
Speaking about cops kan, from the Need for Speed subreddit, this is their lines that they heard during the gameplay trailer. Oh, they can talk smack back. The cops are now talking smack again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember one of them is like, bring me more units that can work. Or something along the lines. They're really mad at themselves.
Come on, man. That's what makes Most Wanted fun. It's like, while you're doing dumbass move and everyone is like, why can't we catch this guy? Come on.
Mhm.
Like, I prefer the dryness in like Hot Pursuit 2010, but I'm okay with this kind of angle. Yeah, sure, fine. There's one thing that I need to what is it? In customization. They added the ridiculous things to customize. You can customize your exhaust sounds.
With what? Like, what kind of different exhaust? Can you have Kapchai exhaust sounds?
Yeah, can.
Essentially, so if you want like vroomsh, or you want vroomsh,
Yeah.
with a bit of lame spouting at the back, right? Yeah, you can do that. It's super weird. I don't ask for it. Thank you.
Mac. I give them, when they launch this in November later, I give them an hour before they recreate the Fast and Furious punya GTR sound.
I give them 30 minutes.
I give them 30 minutes. It will be the most downloaded thing on day one.
Oh, totally. I think I haven't checked the app. I can't run the app. How's the app? Because there's an app you can run where you can customize the car already.
No, you can customize the body kits and the vinyls, but you cannot customize the engine noise.
How deep is the vinyl customization? Is it like
very deep?
Can you make OUTTA cars?
Not yet, because we don't have the shapes yet. Right, like you cannot add in your custom like alphabets more like it. But it's very deep. Its own is very deep.
Oh man, that nitro meter at the bottom of the screen, that is very underground.
Yeah, exactly.
I think they really just put it like that because underground.
Okay, fine. Ambil lah.
Okay.
Just goes whatever.
Okay, here's my worrying part, because a lot of these things that they are saying right now, I think it's pretty good. Like a lot of the times that we saw during the previous Need for Speeds. So I have some concerns. So one of the things is the handling. They mentioned that the handling is gonna be like for the grip parts, it's much better, but I don't think it's gonna be better that much. It's just a little bit good.
Even the break to drift tu is not that prominent anymore, right? I think that's what they say.
Yeah, it's more like they are making non-break to drift driving style more viable. But even I've seen some gameplay already. Some people trying to play with like grip car. They don't call it grip, by the way, in the game. They call it like there's a sliding scale of is it a road car or an off-road car? And then another sliding scale of
off-road.
Is it a drift car or not grip, race?
Race.
They want to avoid the grip because they know if they say this is going to be full grip and they don't deliver, another backlash is coming. So I know they are doing it purposely.
No, it's race. It's racing.
So I don't think the handling model is actually changing that much. It still feels
it's just
like
payback tapi better.
Dude, the nighttime races look so good. I'm still watching gameplay. It's hypnotic.
That's why it's very nice.
Yeah, one of the good things from for heat is they bring back the wetness of the surface.
The wet.
Because
They bring back the wet.
Payback was in Nevada. It was totally
Yeah,
dry.
it's
And
supposed to be dry.
yeah, even you know what? I only play like on a high end PC one time. Only that looks good. When on PS4 it looks
Yeah, dust is hard.
Yeah, there's a lot of things missing to make it look good. The other thing I'm worried about is that during the night race, the night time, you have a damage
Mhm.
meter again. That's
Ah.
the biggest thing I'm worried about, because they are pushing this risk versus reward. So if you keep on pushing, doing the night races and avoiding the cops, you keep getting a multiplier, which means you getting bigger and better rewards. At a cost of, if you get caught, if you get busted, it's all gone.
So they took the rivals punya tu lah, rivals system.
Exactly, and that's why I'm worried, because I don't play rivals. I do not like rivals because of that system is very very punishing, to the point that I'm not enjoying myself racing as a racer.
Yeah, I did too at first on my rivals. Tapi when I finally took the chance to play rivals dekat PS4 and baru macam, okay, now it makes sense.
For me it takes too long to like click. I don't feel like I'm enjoying it at all. So that's the worry part. But I saw some of the gameplays. The damage ticking is not that like you don't
No,
lose
not
too
that
much damage.
It's
Like
not as hard as rivals punya lah. So there's only a 5-6 damage before dying off.
yeah, you can take a hit on a rhino for sure. At least one rhino, one of the big SUVs that just coming head on for some reason. You'll just spawn in front of you, going away, and then
Spikes still ada balik. So that's good. That's the most important one.
yeah.
I
And
think the helicopter is going to do the kill switch sekarang.
yeah, I think so. We will see.
Ooh. We'll see.
Yeah.
November.
That's November 8th. And one last bit, the car list looks fantastic. I like to say.
No Toyota though.
No
I
Toyota.
heard there's no Toyota.
Apparently
Yeah,
there's no
sadly.
Toyota, but we have the BMW Z4.
And then they are going to do something. Kan they announced they won't do microtransactions and
Uh-huh.
but they will do car packs. Macam Forza.
Yep.
I think racing games just need to follow the fighting game and business model.
Yeah, I just really DLC like, this is a new fighter. This is, let's say, maybe in the future kan Toyota finally caves in and ambil lah your Toyotas. I don't know why I'm paying $5 back more
Okay,
just to get some Toyotas.
Okay, I put you one more better deal. Forza Horizon 4 has this. We mentioned about the game as a service portion, right? So during each month, they actually added new cars that you can earn by. Well, not for free, but you have to earn it lah. You have to think of it as a battle pass where you have to do this stuff. This is for free. This is for free. You have this stuff and if you reach the landmark, the milestone here and here, and you get your free car.
Oh.
Is Nora Knight there telling you when you get the car?
There is an announcer. No, there's one of your friends radio in. There's a new car. Hello, Bentosaurus Rex. There's a new challenge. Oh, you can change your call name. So I either go Your Majesty or Bentosaurus Rex. Anyway, that's this for Speed Heat.
I would totally be called Your Majesty. You know, in Pokemon X and Y, you could you could tell your friends, like give your friends a nickname to call you, like on top of your regular name. So everyone calls you by your name, but your friends call you this. So I changed mine to Sir. It changes the tone of the game entirely when suddenly everyone's like, Sir.
It's like talking to a lecturer. I don't know where.
Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. It was just like, because at the end of the game, towards the end of the game, before you go to the Pokemon League, like to show their support of you, each of them challenges you to a battle. So like, Sir, I'd like to battle you, and I'm like, yeah, sure. And fucking kick all their asses and be like, this is why you call me Sir.
Sir, nak battle, sir? Sir. In the classroom, in the English classroom, sir, nak battle, sir?
So I'm gonna skip some of these news stories. Like Yakuza's 3, 4, 5 are gonna be in English.
3 is out now.
Human 3 is out now. Civ has a true rival, Humankind. Avengers is they fixed the faces, I guess, but the game still looks meh.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat 11. They announced the remaining missing characters from the fighter pack. So before this, they told you that there was what's this? Shang Tsung, Nighthawk, Spawn, Sindel, and 2 more empty slots. And your clue was a chainsaw and
So obvious.
So everyone was like, it's Ash from Evil Dead. Nope, it's Terminator, T-800, and Joker. DC Joker, not dirty crime boy Joker.
Why? How do you confuse Chainsaw with Joker? That's confusing.
Well, here's the thing though. So there's this photo going around. Apparently, the PS4 pop-up, like it was a last-minute switch from Ash to Joker, because there's screenshots going around of people getting like the pop-up where that still says Ash is on the fighter pass.
No wonder Joker looks
Yeah, macam like cobbled together in 5 minutes.
It doesn't look. I would prefer Injustice 2 Joker than this Joker.
Yeah, but it's because Mortal Kombat art style. I just don't like the Joker. We hit saturation point with the Joker. Like, we get it. Dark Knight Joker was really cool and creepy, so we don't need creepy Jokers anymore. So that's Joker is the low point of all that. Spawn looks really, really good. I want to play a Spawn, but guess what? Guess when Spawn comes out? Spawn's the last fighter to come out on the entire list, by the way. Guess when?
Next
March next year.
Yeah, that's next year. God, that's so long.
Yep. Here's the thing, because Nighthawk just came out. The next DLC character doesn't come out till October. We get Arnold in October.
Yeah, because Terminator's coming out.
Yeah, I know, I get it, but I wish they'd have released someone now. Like, maybe if they didn't release Nighthawk and then they were like, now after the announcement, they're like, and Nighthawk's available. Actually, that might be the case. I don't know, because I haven't been playing Mortal Kombat. But yeah, the DLC are quite far apart from each other. It's like Arnold in October, and then I know Joker's in January, and then Spawn's in March. I can't remember when Sindel comes on. I think Sindel is November. So it's October, November, then 1
Christmas
month off.
Christmas break.
Then Joker, then 1 month off, then Spawn. Are you ready for Spawn to fill up the fucking online matches? Everyone's gonna play a Spawn. You have to. He's the original edgy boy.
Wow.
This is the 3rd game this year with a Terminator.
Oh, is it? Was he in Dead by Daylight as well?
No, I remember 3 announcements. There was a Gears of War, the Gears 5, sorry. Gears 5, and then that weird Ghost Recon, the Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
Here's the thing, right? All his appearances in video games, probably better than the movies.
Yeah, pretty much. It's not. Arnold Schwarzenegger will be coming up to Gears 5 first, then Mortal Kombat, and then whatever Ghost Recon is.
And also, he's probably coming back to Waze as well, because he was a.
Oh my god! Waze! The ultimate cameo.
The ultimate cameo, I swear.
He looks really good, by the way, in Mortal Kombat. It's old Arnold.
Yeah, it fits the MK11 art style.
Can't wait to see how he plays fucking Governor of California. Disintegration, part RTS, part FPS, Empire of Sin gameplay, and Johor football team in PES 2020. What?
I had to put that because we know when we diss Johor every time something happens.
Wait, we never did that. Daulat tuanku.
No, you never diss Johor. So
we
congrats.
always proud of the state down there.
Yeah, congrats on getting into a game, a football game, I guess.
That is via the Asian Football Championship League. I don't know football.
Yeah, we won. I think we won it last year. So that's why we get a cameo role in the game.
Cameo role is they are playable teams, man.
Cameo.
They are
Who
more than
plays
just a
AFC?
cameo.
That's the question. Who plays AFC vanilla mode? Who plays the UEFA Champions League mode anyway in FIFA? Nobody does. Unless
Oh,
it's a career mode. I know. I've been playing FIFA for like 2 weeks straight.
Wait, do you have player likenesses in this game, or is it
Yeah,
just
ada
like?
lah. Yeah.
Oh my god, Daniel, you have to stream this. You have to.
Uh,
fucking-
God, I
Yes,
have to pay.
yes,
I have
you
to
do.
pay $200 just to play as Joho.
Hey, glad
It
that you have
has
to.
to be.
Glad that it's the base game, not DLC. Please.
Yeah. Can you imagine Bangsa Johor DLC?
Oh my god. That's the title.
Bangsa Johor.
For eFootball 2020, Bangsa Johor edition.
Oh my god.
So that's gamescom news.
Oh, final one.
Do we even want to talk about this? I feel like
I'm just here for the ride.
so. Long story short, people are unhappy with Apex Legends' new season pass. Yeah, it's the new
season pass.
the new season pass, right? Because it costs $170 to get a stupid hand axe.
Yeah.
People have been unhappy, you know. And what do you do when people start trash talking your game? You certainly don't call them assholes. So Apex Legend devs have just been like Apex Legend devs have been acting like children essentially about the whole thing. Do you have any quotes, Daniel? Because I haven't been following the story as closely.
I have to check the Reddit up. But yeah, they said that like one of them said I think it was more of the line of why people are accusing the loot being weak. Yeah, from this say blah 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 etc. We have added we have added a battle pass progression bonus tied to upgrading playing characters because we believe true mastery in Legends being and badass with anyone in any situation. I guess. So your problem there is using the word badass because as we know, Reddit fishers have burned badass into the ground and has buried them. So that's a no there.
I'm reading the CNET article. It seems like they're turning this into let's talk about toxic gamer. Because
yeah,
that is a problem. But you were the one who called them assholes. There we have another article. I've been in the industry long enough to remember when players won complete asshats to developers, and it was pretty neat. Like you're the fucking listen. If you can't talk to people on the internet, don't. You have that option. Let the PR people do it. That's literally their job. Then
these are the people that paying you $200 to get a lousy skin.
Yeah. God damn. Also, he called a bunch of players freeloaders.
What, the free to play players
Yeah,
freeloaders? Are you serious?
The amount of people who spend is crazy low. Most of y'all are freeloaders, and we love that. And a change in price doesn't move the needle.
Wow.
Not to think about this, man. Daniel, you've been
Mhm.
lurking in the Need for Speed subreddit for all the time, man.
Uh-huh.
Like, shout out to the community manager on that game, man, because you know how crazy the topics and the and discussions get.
Isn't the head developer Ben Walker is on there? Imagine reading that every day. Yep.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at the Warframe community. Like, part of being in the Warframe community is admitting that Warframe has problems, and we've never gone and Space Mom has never called us dicks or freeloaders. Oh,
maybe you losers, but that's not intentional. But still,
that's Shy. That's Shy. Shy is the one who calls us all the mean names. When Space Mom is fine.
Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Nobody gets it. So the thing is, I don't know where to go with this story.
Yeah, it's not my. It's literally just like respawn. People like you right now. You're on the good books right now. Like,
Don't
fuck
ruin it.
this up. Yeah.
Don't ruin it. Come on.
Look at Anthem. Remember that. Remember that's what you're
They're dead.
avoiding.
They're dead now.
No, Anthem is still alive. It's getting new content.
But nobody cares. That's the problem.
You can't see the. I just realized no one can see the face I'm making. Anthem's totally alive, guys. In fact, you should buy Anthem right now at full price and get into it, please.
Look, Anthem isn't selling on full price right now.
It's like $30. It's still 39 ringgit at gamer side up.
Oof.
Like seriously, it's not even full price right now. On Origin, it's like discounted for a long, long time.
But it should be ended. Nah, it's still discounted.
Anthem, piece of shit.
The best part is I think I read because as this controversy was going on, like I read the subreddit and people were like, why are the devs responding to the toxic fan base when they should be listening to the constructive feedback that we are giving? Because like
that's literally it, right? Like, just ignore them. That's what they do.
Like the real people who are paying and playing the game are saying, oh, it's a bit steep. Can you just drop the price a bit? Nah, tak dengar. I
Tak
can't hear
dengar.
you. I can't hear you over me yelling at this guy, this random toxic guy.
It's just like, why? Why, Dev?
The EA
Isn't
Parasite
this-
is coming in.
This isn't even like this. Like, aside from the shitty season pass, like this EA isn't at fault here. This is the rare time.
This is like Andrew
Entirely
Wilson.
developer fan fuck up. That's
Andrew Wilson dekat California macam, hey, this isn't my fault at all.
yeah. He was already with the statement. He was like, wait, it wasn't me. Oh, I'm not used to that. What do I do when I'm not involved in this?
So sad.
Yeah. So that's it. I guess. Thumbnail. We Comsas. Need for speed Comsas. That's what it has to be.
I'll put you one. I'll put you guys one a better deal. A car with a Comsas livery.
Yeah, I was supposed to say again, the Need for Speed logo, but can you make the Comsas with Miami style?
My God!
Make the Comsas to Miami style.
Rather than I just put the for Speed panas lah.
I was thinking because like all the Comsas books, they had like that blue bar at the top of the book to say like Comsas for students. Then you have like the cover for Need for Speed, the Heat.
Need for Speed Hangat.
I was saying Bangsa Johor edition.
Bangsa Johor edition, yeah. Bangsa Johor DLC, like.
Bangsa Johor DLC included.
Okay, so I guess social links. You can follow me on Twitter at Wamerl. Patreon.com/Wamerl. I was not kidding about giving me money. Please give me money so
my
I can.
God.
I'm gonna be at AMG next week. Holy shit! It's next week. Fuck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna be at AMG next week. So that's a thing. B16. I'm posting all the prints I'm selling slowly on Facebook. Facebook.com/Cruise Crusader Wamerl. Say hi. It's also my birthday on the first day of AMG, so get me shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I have a bad idea. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, go for it. Also, I posted up a new article the other day about our interview with Sigan, the developer from Magna Studios, made Unreal Legend. It's about romance. You know,
Ooh.
we literally talked about waifus for like half an hour. So please go check that out. It's got one of my favorite quotes from him ever, where I was like, he talked about a goddess, and I said, "Can you date the goddess?" And he smiled and went, "You'll know."
Oh.
That was a great interview, by the way. Daniel?
You can follow me on Twitter at Flaky, 4KY. I'll also be at AMG, but we'll be following the Toho, the Malaysian Toho Brigade. They'll be doing esports competition as well using their game, so that'll be interesting to see.
Well, please don't say Tuhu Esports, man.
Oh, I'm gonna say that when I do the coverage then. Tuku Esport.
Oh my God.
What have you done, Mac?
I'm regretting my life choices as we speak. And I have been Amirul Micronos Ashraf. Expect some stuff coming to GamerMaters.com. I'm looking forward to a certain game called Control coming out next week. Problem is, I don't know if I can run this game on the device I have right now. So we'll have to figure out and sort it out.
But what
Come on,
about
Asa.
PS4?
Asa, give us that laptop.
We'll need
Come on.
to flex our networking skills and see if we can get some help in some ways. But you'll know when you see it. So there you go. That has been dia.log, the Gamer Matters podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, again, let me remind you. No, usually this is the way I set up, and you guys put in someone punch.
Oh, sorry. I was completely like, I spaced out because I was reading something on Twitter. My mistake.
That's the punchline.
Don't fuck your cousins, guys. Simple as that.